Travis, hello. We have a special treat here.
That we do, Evan.
We got a mobile game.
Yeah, something a little different. It's a card game, if you're familiar with Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah, triple triad.
Triple triad, indeed. How are we even doing this, Evan?
This is magic, Travis.
Right, it is.
Final Fantasy magic.
And what we have here is
Yeah,
computer.
tell me what's going on.
So we have my account, which is Scissors. Now you can stalk me and play with my dank solo score. So the way it starts off is
You've won some matches.
A couple. It's all
Hot
robots.
streak.
Yeah, one. At least in solo mode, you only have the first character unlocked,
Okay.
which is the Warrior of Light. And as you play, you start off with 5 crystals, and it gives you some bonus for starting out. So it relies on an energy system.
I remember all these guys from Dissidia.
Yes, you do. Every time you beat them, they often give you a crystal for the first time. So
Okay.
you can, and normally with the cards you get, you can get a very good card for the next person.
Okay.
Let's
Kind of like Mega Man, where you beat the boss and it gives you something that might help you with another boss.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Do you have a favorite?
Oh yes, Zidane.
Zidane?
Zidane. I don't know why they call him that in the game. Why?
Zidane.
Zidane. No, Zidane.
He's one of my favorites too. He's got the daggers, right?
Yeah. Ah, man, Final Fantasy
Got
IX.
Moogle,
Yeah, Shantotto.
lightning there.
Shantotto.
Shantona Tarataro. Torataro.
Daddy Potato. Lightning, which was really interesting. I was really happy to see like all of even like Final Fantasy 14. I
Yeah.
mean, that's the best a Moogle can represent, I guess. But
Represent.
let's go into an easy game. This is
Yeah.
going to be crushing because my cards are a bit better than. So what you see here is there's certain rules that can happen in the game. You'll reveal your whole hand. Maybe only 3 of the cards are open. Same plus are rules that are just complete bullshit. They are when starting out, it's like, what the frig is happening? And I'll get into those a little later. Chaos, also, all of the extra rules make you hate yourself when you start playing. So you have to play your cards in the order they're given to you. So it can be, really put some stress on the game.
Kind of like the original Triple Triad.
Yeah. I guess this is a weaker deck that I can play with. Or I'll just go full demolish.
Just full demolish.
I don't think there's a and this. So this is how it works. You have your library of cards on
card
the
pool.
right. Yeah. And then this is my deck. You're allowed one foil card. I'll say, for lack of a better term, that's limited. So you'll see LTD, limited. Some of them are RES, which is restricted to 1.
Okay.
Because normally these cards are above a grade. Like, they're a bit better than cards of their star value.
I was going to ask about the foils, and there's one there, isn't it?
You'd be right, but the problem is it's a slot for 1 because you're only allowed 1 in your deck.
Oh!
But sadly, all the foils I have are just utter garbage. Like,
so they don't actually foil.
no.
Ah!
There's like some that look like it.
Come on!
Right?
Maybe in an update.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get started. If I can find the... Yeah, I want... Oh god. Squall.
Got that gun sword.
Come on.
Sword gun.
Come on. Lightning. Just gotta remember how to...
Lightning's Revenge. That's Lightning's brother with the motorcycle.
Oh my god, don't even start.
That was that black dude from 7.
Oh my god, I just realized I went into the deck comp mode. Not start. Alright. Dueling it is.
I'm sorry I'm making you burn your crystals, man.
It's alright.
Jeez.
The only sad point about this game is that it does rely on an energy system.
Energy systems.
So, the way Triple Triad starts is that you'll notice that there are 4 numbers, in this case letters, on each card. The numbers go from 1 till 9.
Letters are numbers.
Yeah, letters are numbers. From 1 till 9, and A is kind of ace in this, and ace is high.
Okay.
It's higher than 9. And the Warrior of Light here has a really bad time going against some monster cards like these.
Oh, man.
But you'll notice...
That's cool.
What? 7.
That's cool. That's Cedric, isn't it?
Sid.
Sid, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's... Yeah.
My bad.
No, I don't know who that is.
Looks like a skiing Grim Reaper.
He's having a ball. I might just grab him at the end.
Yeah.
And, oh, a Moogle.
I like that festive Moogle.
So as you can see, I'm putting, of course, the 5, which is higher than the 2, to
You win.
beat it. Yep. And because there's a trade rule of 1, I get to take 1 card and find out who Ghost is.
I like skiing Grim Reaper better.
Oh, man.
So, like, you're not... If this was a real person, you weren't taking their card, you're just getting a copy of it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so when you do decide to play PvP...
Ooh!
Oh, yeah, that's actually a
Ooh.
nice card.
That's some nice art on there, too.
Yeah.
I like the varied art. It seems like they touch a different style for each card.
Yeah, we'll go into that just for a second, actually. So...
'Cause I saw the 8-bit kind of card there, and, like, the new ones.
We'll go into number...
Man, this reminds me of other mobile games I've played.
Yeah.
Like,
So there's 383 different cards.
look at that character portrait.
Yeah. Does it give me... Maria. Final Fantasy II, it tells you little details about it.
I really dig that it keeps the style of kind of like where it's from.
Yeah, I mean, sure, Final Fantasy III might be different, but that's because it's from the Game Boy, yeah.
The up-resed one, which is actually pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
Is that another Sid? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, Sid is very popular.
He is, yes.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with, like, his storyline.
He's not the... I thought he was just a character that they put in the different games. Like, he wasn't the same... I don't know.
Well,
don't know.
he is actually the same. Well,
Is he?
okay, he's not like... The Sid from Final Fantasy 1 is not the Sid from Final Fantasy 7.
That's
But
more what I
Sid
mean.
was originally a person that, like, helped program the airship in the game.
Okay.
But he passed away before the game's release.
Oh, no.
So from then on, they've kind of included him in
Right.
as every character. Kind of like what they do with Biggs and Wedge.
Huh.
Yeah, it's fun. Neat little facts.
I never knew that.
I wanna, yeah. So yeah, there's a ton of cards here, but the one that I kind of want to see is, Leviathan. If you have enough cards of the same name, so Leviathan, for example, if I can get down to him, holy crap, there's far too many cards in this game. Did I pass them? Ah, well, we'll just go back. You can actually turn 10 of a single card into one of the same card, but it orients the numbers in a different way.
Okay.
So you might have 3 8s on left, top, and right.
Mm-hmm.
However, the bottom is like a 1.
And you don't want that.
Right, so what
That's
it
a
does
weakness.
is... Oh, like, this is Leviathan right here.
Uh-huh.
So Leviathan, this is what it normally looks like. However, I have it with 3 8s on top. So this is its original orientation. I got it to this.
Which looks maybe a bit more helpful.
Right. Like, sure, this would help against the left side. There's a little bit of strategy to it.
Of course.
I'm gonna go see if I can get wrecked now against some online person.
Yeah,
Because
let's fight some people.
I highly recommend, if you are just starting out, play solo all the way till the end on hard mode to...
Do you get better rewards on hard?
Absolutely. Let's go over some BS rules, because I hate myself.
Might as well before we jump into the online.
So plus and chaos, I'll try and set myself up for a situation that will not get me dunked.
Oh man, only one more crystal.
Oh, right?
I'm so sorry.
No, it's good. I mean, I'm gonna be winning anyway. Oh!
Yeah. This looks
man.
good.
Oh, and it's... Yeah, this is... I mean, yeah.
I really dig the presentation.
For a handheld game, I was really impressed with how well it works.
Like, we're not talking handheld like Vita or 3DS. This is your phone.
Phone game, yeah.
Yeah.
This is turned sideways. Like,
Ugh.
deliciousness. This is what I mean by chaos. I'm not allowed to play any other card. I have to play this. And it's just not helpful at all, because a 4 won't beat a
Nope.
9. And I'll
Wow.
just be upset.
Wow,
But,
it kind of just screws you there.
however, like, nothing is going to be higher than an ace, so I kind of win by default.
Sure.
Like this. This is going to set me up for a bad time. And because sometimes the PCs will just... so ace counts as 10, 6 counts as 6. So if I had a card... I wish I had an example of this. So this right here. So 4 and 6 is 10.
What is that?
I can't remember.
That's okay.
Something from Final Fantasy 13, I think.
Just wondering.
But I know it's dank though.
Yeah.
If the numbers were the same, so if 6 was on this side,
Yeah.
like the 4 and the 6 were the same.
Travis is pointing right now, just saying.
Yeah, it's so hard to do.
He's pointing at the 6 on Zidane on the left.
And the 4 on
The winged thing.
the wing thing.
We don't know.
And if there was like a 6 on the other side, oh man, it's stupid. I can't even remember what I was gonna say. So
I'm so sorry.
man, so if I had a 4 on the left-hand side of my angel and the top side of my angel, right now, because you see that Zidane has a 6 to the right, and I can't see who that is on top. Another Final Fantasy 13 character. So Zidane has a 6 on the right, she has a 6 on the bottom. So if I had a 4 on both top and like the left and the top of my angel, I would be able to get both. Even though I'm lower, because they're the same number and I match the same number, I would be able to capture both. And that's what I mean by this game is just bullshit sometimes.
Like, there's some room for strategy.
Right. And the thing is, online, nobody really likes to play with these rules.
Okay.
Which can be helpful, and I'll probably stick with, what is this, Alexander? Yeah.
Brad.
Yeah, the normal rules I might get wrecked here because I'm still trying to get cards. But, you know, as you can see, a lot of the cards that I got there, or that you can get there, have 9s and 8s, which are very, very good.
They're high numbers.
Yes, and when you get into verses, let's go. Sure.
Yep. Yep. Doing it. Doing it big. Oh, don't cube this to me.
Oh no, it's you. Do you want my dank points?
Sure. Sign in, I guess.
I hope it doesn't like mess up my
I hope not either.
my stuff.
No!
Yeah! What's up, Scissors? So I'm not going to change any rules, and I really... Maybe you can just like put a little black border.
No!
It's zooming in.
I don't know what to do about this.
I think what you can do is just block it out, and I can just laugh, and they'll be like, well, why are they laughing at Evan's awesome picture?
Oh, it's waiting?
Yeah.
Like, it has to sit here?
Yeah.
Great.
Because we're looking for
I'll put up a Final Fantasy screen or something.
Yeah.
Some Moogles playing by a fountain or whatever.
What you can do is look up, it's Final Fantasy XIV's Thorn March.
Okay.
It's a beautiful song. It's about the good King Moogle, and it is...
What?
Yes.
What?
So this guy who has 35 wins is probably going to Shrek me. Even though my cards are pretty good,
Oh, man.
chances are his are going to be better. And just like that one extra card that I have that's a 9/9/4/3 just does not help at all. However, going first, it's, you get to,
That's killing
cheerful
me.
fellow, cheerful fellow. Okay, so let's drop that right there. So, A's obviously in this format. Okay, this is where it's gonna get interesting. I have the opportunity to take one of his cards.
Is he baiting you?
Kind of, but it's so hard to do this now because if I follow up, he's gonna try and take, you know, my card.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna kind of circle around this.
A little bit.
Yeah. So Shantoto into. So something interesting. He's now guaranteed the card in the lower left-hand corner.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I can no longer access this card,
Oh, boy.
which is very good for him or her.
Okay.
Laguna.
It's very good for Laguna.
Yeah. See, that's that double flip there. That has upset me in ways that I could not
I
have
don't
dreamed.
understand. I guess it's bad.
Okay.
That's my take.
I have a couple options here.
Okay.
I can put
Walk me through them.
him right here,
Okay.
and what Squall will do is he'll guarantee me the lightning and put it back to 5/5. But then chances are, my opponent's I have a 30-second
Just
timer.
saying.
My opponent's probably gonna take whatever's left of here, and then I would have to use Zidane to get an ace. So this is probably gonna end in a draw. Because I'm gonna capture lightning, he's gonna recapture lightning, and then I'm gonna capture whatever card he has here.
A draw is better than a loss, though.
And I'm actually gonna lose because see how this card has an ace on the bottom? I wasn't expecting that. I can't beat an ace with an ace. Draws do not go to the winner.
Oh.
So that is my wonderful, wonderful things. But here's the cool thing. Because I'm on a trade one rule, that guy will get to take any card from my inventory. Well, from the 5 that I had selected.
Okay.
However, it's not permanently removed, meaning I can still play with them.
Yeah.
So there's no drawback. So don't be worried about hitting into online mode.
That's good. I mean, I like the idea of winning to people's cards, but for the person on the losing end, it's always got to suck.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
Didn't Yu-Gi-Oh play like that? Like you won someone's card?
Yeah,
I forget
Magic,
really.
Magic used to.
Magic, okay.
Like early in the game, used to like put antes.
I remember some card games definitely having that kind of convention where, like, if you won, you got to take one of your opponent's cards, and that has to suck. So this is a good concession.
Yeah, and I'm really impressed with it. If you are like if you do play Final Fantasy, we just found out that you can actually link these cards to your Final Fantasy XIV account.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like...
How to do it?
I'm not sure if it's in the game yet, but they're doing it.
They're making notes.
You will get to use your cards in the MMO, which is fucking rad.
Yeah, for any of my Gold Saucer friends.
What is that? What is the Gold Saucer? They were saying they were adding it with that.
Okay, so the Gold Saucer is a location where you can play a bunch of games.
Right.
I'm talking not a ton of minigames, maybe 6.
Like a casino.
Yeah, it's exactly like a casino.
Gotcha.
And I love it. It's so much fun.
Oh well, if the Gold Saucer, Gold Saucer.
If
the Golden Saucer's in the game, it stands to reason that the Triple Triad cards are probably in there too.
Oh yeah, they are in already.
No, I mean you can get your cards in the game thing.
Yeah.
Who knows? I hope.
Yeah, I hope so too, because I have to look at that when I go home. So there are achievements for all of you achievement people.
And they get you a card.
Yes.
Groovy. I love achievements that actually get you stuff and not just tell you you've achieved something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, hey, congrats, fake internet points. So most of them, you get the 1 crystal.
Sounds pretty rad when you only have 5 and you need them to play.
This is the perfect in-between, on-the-go, game. As you saw, games take a minute.
Mm-hmm.
But it's so much fun. Oh, I think this was the card the guy had. 200 versus... Oh, that's so good. Ace 883. The dream. I'll get there.
Are those percentages the amount of people who have them?
No, this percentage is the amount of completion. So I am 2%.
How far along you are to getting it.
And 1% for winning 300 matches. Winning 5 matches in a row, I sadly have not yet, but I can easily do this on...
Is that the hero from Final Fantasy 1 dressed as a lady?
I think so. It looks maybe Final Fantasy 3? I don't know. Two? I don't know. I actually have no clue.
Yeah, okay.
I just can't guess.
That's Sephiroth.
Sephiroth! This is the... Yeah. Win 100 versus matches in a row. This would be so hard. Anyone that has this, just props.
In a row?
In a row. And that means no draws, no losses.
But
You've got to be good.
Is that even a good card?
It's
I guess you can play it on the top without fail, right?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, when...
Is it 100 versus matches in a row good?
No. No. It would have to be like A.
Okay.
Which I don't think exists.
So there are different versions of the same people. I think I saw that before, but the squall up there made me really realize.
Yes, yeah, there are special cards.
That is a substantially different squall.
300 different cards. I'm trying for this. It's tough. Because, especially when you go into the easy modes.
Big question.
Yeah.
Can you buy cards?
No.
Okay,
There's
good.
no... Yeah, that's my favorite thing. You have no advantage over anyone else. The only thing you can buy is more games. And...
Pardon me?
So, the way it works is that you can only buy Gil.
Okay.
And this Gil only allows you to buy Crystal. That's it. You can only buy more games.
Do you get gold in-game by playing?
No, but a lot of the early achievements you give you Crystal.
Okay, alright. So basically you'll expend the crystal getting the crystal back.
Right.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, no.
Leveling out's never bad.
And I really like it. I mean, through a couple-hour session that I had trying to get even to the hard mode, I didn't have to wait at all. Especially if you're a Square Enix user, I think you instantly get 5 crystals upon logging in. Another cool thing
Not bad.
is that you actually, I don't know if it said here. So I get bonuses for playing Triple Triad. One of them is a crystal. The other one is I get bonus points.
Okay.
If you have a Square Enix account,
Ah.
yeah, you can go to the shop. Not the right one. Okay, well I guess we can't really do it on here. But
You can go to a shop.
yes, you get points for logging in if you have a Square Enix account. If you go on their portal app, which is what we're using to see this right now, we're going through the portal app, you get points, and those points can be traded for cards that I don't think you can get in the app. Most of these cards are pretty terrible.
Okay.
I don't want to say they're terrible. They're good, but they're just not as good as the 5 stars.
Winnable.
Yeah.
Winnable cards.
So you can still get them and have them for
Fodder.
no, yeah, fodder. That's 100% it.
They are memorable people, I'm guessing? Like people you know?
Odin.
Okay.
Which is like a summon.
He's a summon, yeah.
and a couple other cool arts.
One of the few summons I know.
I think you know a lot more than you think you know.
Maybe.
Shiva, Ifrit, Leviathan,
yeah,
Alexander, Knights of the Round, if you consider that. Final Fantasy VII,
Sure.
hidden one.
Again, I don't know as much as you. Not even close.
Oh man, Final Fantasy is my bae!
I know less than you think I know. Man, want me to talk about Skies of Arcadia, though, I will talk to you about Sky Pirates all day!
Holy cow, I can't even begin to fathom Sky Pirates.
So good.
But you know what, this is it.
This seems like a pretty darn good, free,
this is the
on-the-go version of Triple Triad, because Triple Triad, for my money, was the best part about Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah, and
Probably the only redeemable quantity in
Final
Fantasy VIII. Yes. Maybe the gun sword.
Man, you're gonna get a lot of flack for that.
That's fine.
Shoutouts to all my Final Fantasy IX lovers, because that's the real good one.
Wasn't 12 really good? Wasn't 12 any Valis?
12 was an interesting one. Because
It was the one where you weren't like the main character, you were like
the sub-character. And there's
side
a
character.
funny story for that, because they didn't think anyone would relate to the main character.
Yeah.
Balthier, I can't remember
I forget his name too, yeah. And they made the second guy?
Yeah, they made Vaughn.
There you go. Vaughn, like a traditional
Final
RPG
Fantasy
character.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, but 12 was really when they started to test like the action system and open world.
Yeah.
So a lot of people were like, "Hey, that's not my
I don't jive with that.
that's not my turn-based."
Yeah. I really dug the world of 12. Like,
Mhm.
I'm a fan of Final Fantasy Tactics. That's one of my favorite Final Fantasies. That one, the first one, War of the Lions.
Yeah, War of the Lions, and then
And,
A2 came out for the Game Boy Advance.
That's the one I was pondering. It was, the
Yeah.
new kid. Played as the new kid.
The snowball tutorial fight.
It was a good
man.
tutorial fight.
It was pretty neat.
But yeah, Final Fantasy Triple Triad. It's out now on your phone for free.
For free, that's
For free!
There's no downside to getting this.
Can't go wrong. And if you play Final Fantasy 14, added incentive, get your cards in the game, rip it up online. Again,
Show people how much better you are than
show
them.
people how much more you care. Thank you, Travis.
Thank you, Evan.
It's really cool.